I'm now in the visitor centre of the Souss Massa National Park. The park was actually opened 30 years ago, but it's only in the last 3 years that they've started opening it up to outside visitors and actually having this kind of visitor centre and guided tours. So today we're going to do the mini safari. It costs 150 dirham per person, 20 dirham for children. And we're told we're guaranteed to see some animals. So let's get on our way and have a look at what we can see. So here at the vast Souss Massa National Park. This is one of the observation decks in the middle of the park. Our guide Sofiane is trying to pick out some animals for us. Not easy to see with the phone camera, but yeah, you can see an ostrich in the distance there. There's a gazelle behind a bush. Yeah, I've got some binoculars that can get more close up of these animals. Here we have the Adax antelope. We have only 4,000 in the world and 500 here. Original from Morocco. Another 2 female ostriches, blending completely with the sand. One was actually sat down and we nearly couldn't see it. Yeah, very lucky at the end to see a whole herd of antelope here. I've actually stepped out of the car. The guide Sofiane assures us that we're safe here, even though he told us at the start that the antelope are very aggressive. Again, lucky to get a close-up of the antelope. See, they have only one horn, this one. Means it's obviously lost one horn in a fight. Our guide has told us they can be quite aggressive at times with each other. But yeah, amazing to see them close up in nature. Managed to get very close to an ostrich male.
This is king of the forest. King of the park.
Look at that thing.
The most difficult animal to spot in the park is the gazelle, so we're quite lucky that we found 3 and even 4 here just right at the end of the trip. Saw a few running away from us and one hiding behind bushes. But yeah, we'll say at the start you do go quite slowly, not seeing that many animals, and right at the end as you get close to the water holes, so you're much more likely to spot them all. So just a quick summary of our visit today to the Souss Massa National Park. I do highly recommend it. It's not well known in the area. There's a lot of other attractions in Agadir that people know better, the Croco Park, Dolphin World, Paradise Valley, but for me this is well worth it. On the face of it, initially seems a bit expensive. 150 dirham per adult, 20 dirham per child, so if you've got a full car. But no, we really enjoyed it. The whole kind of tour around was about 2 hours. There is also a visitor centre. We saw ostriches, gazelles, antelopes. There was also a few camels, various other birds. The guide's English was not brilliant, but was good enough to explain various details about the animals. And yeah, the park are on a small budget, so that's why they don't have the publicity of some of the bigger attractions in Agadir. But yeah, I can definitely recommend it. It's only, as I say, about 30 minutes drive out. Have a look at the Google map markers and we'll get you to the right place to enter yourself in your own car. The guide joins you in your car. The one thing I would say is that the route is quite bumpy. There's one road into the park. It's doable in a normal car. It would be ideal with a 4x4, but we managed to do it in a normal Dacia Sandero. So yeah, I definitely want to recommend this and tell everybody as well. I think a lot of people come into Agadir and think there's not that much to do, but this is definitely worth getting out of Agadir. Hire a car for a day if you haven't got one and come and visit the Parc National, see some animals and their natural habitats. Just a recommendation that there's a couple of ways into the park. The signs you want to follow are these green signs, reserved to gazelles du Parc Souss Massa. The main paved road comes this way, one direction Sidi Bibi, and then you follow the sign into the Parc National. The closest road that actually comes in from Agadir is not paved, so it's shorter but a very bumpy ride. If you buy 4x4, you're okay with that, but if you've got a normal car, you want to find this way in.